What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about the Ronin-S switch grip dual handle. Whoa, that's a mouthful. And I know I have an interesting setup here today. Just trying it out today, see if you guys like it. Also thought it'd be something different using my 27-inch monitor here. So the Ronin-S, this grip right here, and we can see it better right here, is available right now online at the DJI store. Okay, I'll put links below. We're going to talk about it today, and we're also going to talk about, is it worth getting? What's it going to do? So let's talk about that right now. So if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Let's get right into the video. So this new dual grip costs $129, okay? Made by DJI. It's not a third-party grip. And this is what it looks like. It can look like this, but you can move the two handles along this little part right there. So along here, you have these little 1/4 inch and 3/8 of an inch holes. So you're able to put screws in there that are both a 1/4 inch and 3/8 of an inch, which is really nice that DJI gives you an option because those are the most common sizes. Okay, so we're gonna go on. And this is sort of what it looks like. You noticed in the previous one, the handles were over here. You just unscrew it. You can move it to a different hole. So all along these two bars on both sides, there's those little holes that I described. Okay, so they moved them more towards the middle here. And what I like about this setup actually is that the ring is really high up, okay? We still have the battery grip right there, and you can just take off the tripod. But instead of using one hand, because the people were complaining that not everyone, I honestly like it just with one hand. I grab it with one or two hands. I can do it all day, but a lot of people were complaining their arms were too tired, all right? They didn't quite have the guns to shoot all day with it. So if that's you, it's a common problem. Don't worry about it. That's why they have made this for you, okay? So, and this is a little better picture. I think you can see this a lot better. It gives you an example of using it with two hands. I don't physically have it, just was released today. So that's why I'm showing you these pictures. And you can use it with two hands, and you can see the little screw holes. So as you can see, that 3/8 inch screw that I described, and then the 1/4 inch screw, it's every other hole. So it starts out with a 3/8 inch, then it's a 1/4 inch, then 3/8 inch, then a 1/4 inch, and etc. So on each side, there's 6 little holes for 3/8 of an inch, and there's 5 little holes for a 1/4 inch. So it gives you a lot of different choices, okay? And the nice thing is you can unscrew it, and you can just use your hand right there, just like that, okay? So you can take it apart, and you can just use one side of the grip, okay? One side of those handles, and you can just put it there. So if you want to grab the main part, the battery grip, and then the handlebar, the new switch handlebar here, you can go like this, and then you can pan up. Some people prefer it that way. So it's more traditional. If you're used to the Ronin-M or the Ronin-MX, this will feel kind of normal for you. So in a way, I kind of see this as a replacement for the Ronin-M and MX. If you own that, great. But if you don't, and you're thinking about switching to a stabilizer, getting this with the Ronin-S would essentially give you the best of both worlds. So I think it's a really good deal, especially for $129. The Ronin-S is, well, it ranges in price anywhere from $500 to $550, which I think is pretty reasonable. Even if it was like $600, $650, I think that's a reasonable price. But again, those prices change all the time because the market changes. There's a lot of competition out there, but I think DJI does make the best stabilizers. There's a lot of good stabilizer technology out there, but I think, in my opinion, I like DJI. And then I also found this photo online where you can see they set it up. You can put a monitor here, and because it has those railings along the side, let's just zoom in there a little bit. Maybe you can see it better. Okay, let's just go in just a tad. And now if we move it, let's just move it over here. You can see there's a little microphone right there, okay? And then if we move it over, sorry, the other way. It's weird to you. First time using this, so it's a little rough here. Video's a little rough today. Appreciate you guys bearing with me here. You can see all the holes, how they grip it, and you could even put a monitor right there if you wanted. Of course, they have it right here. Let me just zoom out a little bit. They put their monitor right in front, right between the handles right there. But with all those holes there, you can add all sorts of things. You can add monitors, microphones, lights, all different things. So I like having all those different holes. I think that's a great idea. Now, I do have one thing I didn't like about this. I'm going to talk about that. And that was the fact that you have this battery grip down here. All right, let's just zoom in. All right, I like the fact that this grip is all the way up. Like I was saying, you're gonna have really good stabilization because of that. But if you look down, you still get that long pull there. I wish you could just undo it and DJI somehow you could move that battery somewhere else, or some way it was battery powered without having that long handle there. Of course, it gives you the option of going from 2 hands to 1 hand right away, so that's really nice. But a lot of people don't want that grip right there. It's a little bit of annoying, but other than that, I think it's really good. And of course, it's made by DJI, so I'm sure the grip will be really good. DJI with the Ronin-S, as you know, it's very robust, very well built. So I like the idea of this. I don't know why it took them so long to come out with it, but I think it should have come out a long time ago. Maybe they didn't do it because DJI doesn't want to kill its sales for the Ronin M and MX. That might have been the reason. But at this point, I think this pretty much puts the death of the Ronin M and MX, in my opinion. But you know, you're welcome to comment below with your opinion about this. Love to hear your ideas, how you might use this. That's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed it. And it is available. Put links down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you get all the new videos when I release them. I'm Breck Aramello with BreckAramello.com. Drones for real.